Alright guys, our climb to see how high we can get in Division 4 starts now with our first true Grand Arena Championship. No more exhibition matches, hopefully no more lifetime score resets or no resets as a whole, we'll see. My opponent does not have Darth Revan, Darth Malik, but there is some Gear 13 in here. There's some really good teams still available on his roster. And I have been working on and worked on my Barriss Offee to work on my Jedi Knight Revan Padme counter option. I haven't tested it out at all yet because I can't find anybody, that can get a Jedi Knight Revan that high up in Squad Arena for me to get a chance to test it out yet. So I kept my Darth Revan on offense too, just as a backup in case my Padme fails, because I wouldn't want him to place that on defense and then just be completely stumped and my Padme doesn't work. I have the health on my Barriss to survive, to withstand. 61,000 health, bumps up those courage stacks, gets her basic healing everybody more. The problem is the rest of my Padme squad doesn't have that kind of health on them. Ahsoka gets a ton through her kit, but my Anakin's all modded offense, and so his health isn't that high. My General Kenobi still isn't, pure health modded like he probably should be. So I'm not 100% confident in Padme working against Jedi Knight Revan had he held it, and if he still could be in the back there on defense. I don't think he's got it on defense, but you never know. So we'll see what to do there. I'm gonna go after this Kira nest team first. There's a high tenacity nest in there, so that could prove difficult. But I think I will try my EP team, and hopefully I can get a death mark on there, but I'm not so sure about that. I don't know where my potency, 66%, and he'll get, I believe, potency through the leadership here, 35%, so that gets me around the 100% mark, which is, I think, right about where his nest is. 140, so I don't think I'll be able to land death mark, but I think I'm going to give it a shot anyway. My EP team I don't find a whole lot of use for it regardless, so it's not like I'll be losing a major hitter of mine if it doesn't work out for me. I'll just try and time the hits right and go after nest after nest takes turns. See how it works out. I want to leave a couple, less threatening characters alive so that I can go between the two. I will go here, which is easy. Got buff immunity there. Should get that. So if this doesn't work, it's no major loss. It's not like this was ever going to be one of my strong teams out there. We got a to land. Now we're not going to get through it. That's alright. concerned about the rest of that. So I'm gonna do either Padme. Yeah, probably Padme against the bounty hunters. We got quite a thunderstorm going on. It just kind of rolled up out of nowhere. So we can do Treya here against Night Sisters, JTR against First Order, hopefully. They might get the contract out. I think we'll still be all right. And I've got Revan. I don't think I'll see his Jedi Revan in the background, but you never know. I'd still have Rebels open as an option. He doesn't have the bugs, so I don't have to worry about that, so I can freely use my Treya here, which I will do right now, actually. Against these Night Sisters. Not a full team, that's alright. With Treya against these, actually put that isolate on Spirit. It keeps the evasion from landing on him. If the evasion doesn't get, you know, First win in the bag there. No officer on the first order, but we do have everybody else relevant ready to go. So I don't know that my JTR can beat this. Who do we have as alternatives if things fall apart? We have Bastila. We have Rebels. We have... maybe I'll just bring in that Karth team. No, all those debuffs. All those dot debuffs will constantly heal them. I don't think we can use that against bounty hunters though, so that'll be just a back wall, more laid back fight if we come across one. Some serious lightning going on out there. Nest is gonna be annoying. I gotta see what Django's contract requirement is, because I know once he gets that off, it's big. All bounty hunters gain bounty hunters resolve at the start of their next turn, and 25% crit chance. How does that trigger? Damage debuff to enemy 20 times. So a team with tenacity up. Now this is where you normally would just say pull in Basti, but they don't have enough health, I don't think, to get through, or the DPS to get through that team. It's certainly possible, but I don't think I'm going to bank on it. Padme or Rebels. This would be a great time to have clones with that new Rex. He gets out the gate so quick and gets that tenacity up on the board. But I don't have him. I got him at 250 speed, but I don't have the rest of the team around it to make it work. I don't have any of the Zetas on there. I didn't quite feel the need to dump them in just yet. So we will... let's just do... fight down on the bottom here, and we'll do JTR and see how we do. Cross our fingers a bit here. Fairly confident in this, but we shall see. Get Executioner out first. I don't think this guy's any turn meter at all, so let's hang on to that. See if we can get us. There we go, slow down once so we can just. That's a major early quote unquote win for us. Like to land until we walk on Stormtrooper, but that's not gonna happen. Excellent. stun. It's okay. Kill for that. Okay, just healed up more than I damaged. There we go. Let's get a stun. Perfect. That shred through him. There we go. We were able to get through this like that. Let's see what's behind one of these walls. Doesn't gain any protection. It does. It might be able to one character without full protection. And what do we have behind door number 1? A Rex sled clone. Okay, just I mean, I don't call any team garbage, but just kind of throw in the kitchen sink. So he saved a bunch for offense, hoping I wouldn't get through the first wall or whatnot, but we'll get through this. One way or another, we will get through this. It's just a question of how much we want to throw at each of these and what team do we want to use for what. Okay, I can't turn it off. It's the weather. What would you like me to do about it? Okay, let's see what we got. I just watched Cubs do Padme against this exact Django lineup in it. He won the match, but it wasn't smooth. So, what do I do for Nest? Let's see what I have remaining, possibly for a Nest. Does he have double Zeta on his boss? He does. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't get Nest down with this. Now do I undersize it? Normally I do like a Cannon Jarus or Juhani. I want to try and get an undersize. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Not even entirely confident I can get through this team with this. I just have to hope for a big hit from Ezra. Be nice if I had Hermiota in here. Oh, you know what? We'll do Karth, Wampa. I think we can get Nest down with the good hit from Wampa. Daze the Wampa, of course you do. Mission to get that big hit in there. Offense. Rebels in. Not the person I hit there. There we go. Should have pulled Candace out of there. It's alright. Now, Rebels or... Padme. Honestly feel more confident about Padme than I do about Rebels. As much as I want to test Padme out elsewhere, you know, we're just gonna take the gamble that he doesn't have Jedi Knight Revan in the backfield, and that if he does have Jedi Knight Revan in the backfield, I can get through with my Padme and my Rebels and everything else I've got at my disposal. So we're just gonna shred this team because I'm pretty certain this is the strongest team he'll have left on the board. Shock won't do me any good there. She's still. I don't remember if Bosk's frenzy cleanses everything. I think it's just himself. It shouldn't matter one way or the other. Jedi Knight Revan. Team is deceptively stronger than it looks with that many stealthers. It's gonna force everything into... So you can turn meter to everyone or just First Order? Target other ally. each ally. And his speed is 243. So this team will be fast. Everybody will stealth except Short Trooper and Officer. But they won't be ready for this. Any difficulties? Whatever to that bottom team. Let's see if we got any accomplishment feats. I don't think we did enough undersize yet. Oh, it's a single to claim. First attempt, we failed one of those, sadly. Undersize, we'll get one more. I'll just go under on this one. And then we'll do a quick review of what I've got on defense. Keep it real brief. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say, maybe for maximum banner efficiency I should go Bastila, because they have a high chance of having full, ending with full everything. Yeah, let's do it. And geared and starred. I think clones are next. Well, I know clones are next. I'm just waiting to see who the next big character is, because I don't want to dump gear and Zetas on one and then, you know, they swap up the lead like they did with, you know, Yoda lead, and then immediately going into Bastila lead, and then immediately going into Jedi Knight Revan being the better lead, which, I mean, I still use Jedi Knight Revan lead and Basilisk, so that's good, and I'm glad I didn't fall for the Yoda lead. But I don't want to make a mistake and go all out on a Shock T lead, and then a new character comes out that's better. Or, say, gearing up Echo or Fives, and then for whatever reason, the new character they put in is even better still, which I don't think will be the case. So pretty confident that Fives, Echo, and Rex will be involved in the clones for the foreseeable future. But I wouldn't even have a full team anyway because my Cody's not there yet, so my 5th would just kind of be whomever. So I'm just waiting to see who that 5th should be before I go all in. I've got 3 Zetas in the bank and some gear ready. Not a ton, but some. So we left JKR on defense. We left a Kira team with Nest and an AoE Lando. We've got Geos, which he can Treya through, Grievous, which again Treya is good for, and then I also put Night Sisters, which again Treya is good for. He does have Troopers, so, and then I just left a weak, but he's got to get to it, and then still have enough ammo to get through it. For offense, he's got his Rebels. He's got his First Order. No, not First Order. He's got his Rey Resistance, Emperor Palpatine, Treya, Basilishan Fallen under Treya because he doesn't have Darth Revan. He'll have Troopers, Ewoks, and then he kind of runs out of the strong stuff. So that leaves him, oh, and Jedi Knight Revan. So Jedi Knight Revan 1, Treya 2, EP 3, Troopers 4, Rebels 5, JTR 6. So he's got enough to get through it. But getting through the teams that I have set, it helps to have Treya a lot on 3 of those teams. So I've been considering putting my Padme on defense because that's another team where Treya is strong at countering. But they're such a good offensive team for me, I just can't bring myself to do it just yet. Maybe once I get my clones up and ready to rock. Anyway, this is where I will end my first video here. I don't want to get it too lengthy. I'll catch you guys in the next one.